Hey everybody, I'm Griffin here, and welcome back to Subterrain. We are going to continue. Now, last episode ran super long because I was doing a whole bunch, and I mean a whole bunch, of just base maintenance stuff because we got pretty beaten up. And our reactors were all pretty much trashed. We got everything pretty much really close. We got everything to 1120, which is the max, and obviously by the time we installed some the others had delayed, so we've got a good bit of excess power here. We have everything sitting and ready to oh, we should set up our next refining thing. But yeah, we pretty much have everything set up to give us maximum power and all that stuff. We also have in our inventory a bunch of guns, some extra packs. We've got an extra set of power packs. We have literally 4 power packs. We are going to be cleaning up the streets, basically. Cleaning up the streets is our goal here. We just want to make sure that everything is dead, get that infection rate down really low so that basically all the stuff stops being a pain in the ass. We get less invasions, and therefore we have less to worry about. Now, that said, we probably need to do a full sweep again. Just because, yep, as I expected. This is an acid. Oh gosh. I thought it was dead. It was not. So we were away for a little while, which means that stuff comes back because stuff comes back, and we haven't replaced all of the things either to reduce infection rate. Because if we keep everything clean, if we keep the infection rate low, or as low as we can, due to things around, we'll end up in the very nice situation of when we get improved hardware, we can very simply go and install it. And that would fix our problem. So that's why we're doing this. Now, because we've already cleared out the first 3 floors, I want to say. We will not meet heavy resistance on these floors. But that's basically the goal. I'm going to just sit down in this chair here real fast. Recover our endurance, basically. Sorry, moving the mic, just shifting my monitor. There we go. But yeah, if we keep everything low, it allows us to make that transition pretty smoothly as we increase techs. Which is just a big benefit for us. Because the more we handle the infection, the better. And if it ever comes to the point where we can literally just straight cure it, basically, or give an area 100%, we'll be more likely to succeed. Mostly because as things get more infected, that's when you get the bigger stuff, which takes more effort. So the longer you let something sit, the longer it takes to clear out. It is pretty much a 1-to-1 ratio, or not a 1-to-1 ratio, an exponential ratio. I still have to be a bit careful here. I doubt we are going to get this to 0%. Just because I think stuff is going to spawn on higher floors as we clean out the lower floors. But we can get it really close, and that's the important part. As I said, because we've already cleared these, we can go pretty fast, because we're not going to get really tough enemies. And on top of that, we're not going to need to go too slow because of it. It's pretty much a win-win, the way that we're going through clearing stuff out. This is a bed that we use quite often. There was a tablet. No, we do not want to drink that. So I thought we got everything out of this floor, so I think it's fairly clear that I'm mistaken. Oh gosh, well played. I did not see you until it was too late. Luckily that didn't actually do much damage. I thought we had cleared everything out. I think it was just a fluke that that tablet was still there. It's okay. That's the other benefit, is because it's a weaker enemy, that's less damage. Like, the risk is lower, and the punishment for being wrong, as it were, or the punishment for a mistake is significantly less, because the enemies aren't as serious. You obviously still don't want to get hit for free, but it's a lot better than getting hit on the lower levels where things are really infected. Which is always a benefit, because dying is just annoying. That just looks lootable. Wow, this floor really was pretty clear. Take a seat, take advantage of being able to recover our stamina, and then go ahead and make a mad dash towards that staircase. I do wish the infection rate was on a per floor basis, so you could actually see where the infection was. But I also understand why they didn't do that, because then it would be really easy to pinpoint the infection and take it out. Pretty sure we cleared this floor out too, so maybe we were going on to the 4th floor. Pretty sure it was somewhere on this floor though that we will start finding other stuff. Just, you know, that brief second that it takes to recover your stamina saves you time in the long run. Just gain aggro. Let everything come. These triple corridors are generally very risky, but once again, since we've kept everything clear, risk is minimized. So I don't remember if here's where we started to run out of room. I could be completely wrong, and it could be on the next floor. Oh, well, hello, chair. I mean, where we see cave crystals is pretty much the answer, but I thought we dropped them over here. Well, we found a Jeff Murray figure. Another touch tablet. Alright, it appears that is empty. That was over here. I found all the cave crystals. The cave crystals are a good sign that I have found things, or because they're the first. Gosh darn it. They're the first thing that I will throw away because they are one stack for not much gain. So we just start picking up everything. Which is a lot of stuff, turns out. Cannot wait for larger backpack. Like, not even a little bit. I want it. Yes, I saw enemies there, but I'm not terribly worried. I don't think I aggroed them. I did, but the checking was fast enough. Plus we know that anything is right here, so these guys are easy. Sure everything's clear over here. Looks like it is, so let's investigate over here, see if there's anything left for us to loot. Oh, we do have a take the bag option. I didn't even realize that. Okay, some eliminate ore is good. How full are we right now? 60 out of 68. That's pretty full, unfortunately. But I believe that is everything off of the 3rd floor. I don't remember if we went down to the 4th one. But that is where, at the very least, the action of this episode is probably going to begin. Unfortunately, 10 minutes in, but... Oh, we definitely came down here. I remember this area. I believe we were full at the time. No. Sometimes that's a medicine cabinet. That's right, there's muscle max. Lots of muscle max. For like no reason. Goes to show you want to check those compartments. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and take a seat here. We've got a good line of sight, so we'll recover. And then I believe... Yeah, we did a lot of fighting in this area, I remember, with casters. There's nothing of value up here. Don't remember if I looted everything from here. It would seem like I did not. Okay, I believe here's where we have to start being cautious. I do not remember. I believe this is all cleared out. Because I always checked these rooms very thoroughly because this is where I expected important things to be, because they're control rooms. But that is not necessarily the case. And by necessarily, I mean often. Right, we had this big problem here where I almost died a couple times. And we did replace the oxygen. As an oxygen filter Mark II. Means we did our job here. In the future, I think I need to fight the floors that have the oxygen and other stuff first. To preserve, if you will, the destruction that I wreak. The destruction that I bring to that floor, basically. We've got line of sight on the door, so I'm willing to rest up. An exercise room that was particularly obnoxious. We are getting tired. Does this mean I really only have 1 floor left? Or no, that's 2 floors. Oh gosh darn it. 2 floors left. 4 and 5. We do not want to turn that off. I could sleep now if I so desired, but we are definitely now entering the belly of the beast. This is where most of the infection remains, which is 33%, mind you. Okay. Had a little bit of a heart attack there because I forgot how to exit the menu, but luckily it worked out. And this guy got stuck on the door. It's always the yellows. They cause so much trouble. No Kamehameha for you. I'm getting a little hot here. My aiming got bad because I started looking at my heat. Yep. Shotgun's very effective against those guys. It's also really effective against those guys. We cannot pick up infected fats. You know what that means. I'm also watching very carefully for things coming down that hallway with my peripheral vision while I'm doing this. Whoops. Okay, bullshit. That didn't hit me. I mean, clearly it did. The way the game perceives getting hit. I was within the blast radius that I was calculating, so I have never before tried to actually skirt one of those. I've always just run the hell away. So that is fair, and that is knowledge that I now have, but I'm okay with luring everything into the death corridor and then just pumping it full of what I presume is energy and not necessarily lead, but whichever it may be, I am okay with it. There's stuff over there. I don't want to be there. Unfortunately, I do have to realize that if he's going to Kamehameha, I need to run. It will kill me. It's an acid spitter, so we just have to kill its broodlings, and then it has no viable threat. This one is different, though I risk luring stuff behind me by opening fire in such a manner. I got caught on the wall. very tired. I'm not going to find a bed to sleep in here anytime soon. I want to clear this direction because it limits the amount that I can be assaulted, basically. Like, I can still have stuff coming from behind me, but if I clear out that option... If I clear this out and I go that way, I'm good. Nothing will be able to come out behind me. That said, this is a very dangerous path to take, because there's still risk. Because there are yellows. At least if I close that door, I'll know when danger's on its way. Fantastic. That was a really efficient kill. And this is the last danger here. Vending machines we definitely opened, so it makes sense they'd be empty. That is spaghetti on the floor. That is not actually anything on the floor. Okay, we're gonna check stuff in here. We've got eyes on the door. Bag is full. Weight is full. That is a new one. That happens very rarely. Yep, we actually just can't pick that up. We are holding a lot. We are holding extra power packs, so this doesn't really surprise me. They have trapped themselves behind a vending machine. This is only to my benefit. You cannot hide there. This guy is the thing we need to kill. Some good crits there. That vending machine is like our best friend here. Heat is right there, so let's hope we can get a little bit of respite while we sit and chill here. Alright, that should be good. We'll attack the one that has figured out how to get past a vending machine. I want to kill that one just so that others have the potential of getting trapped there. This is a pretty crucial intersection. There's a lot of different ways in and out, but luckily the paths, at least the path down, is very limited. That luckily resolved itself very quickly. It was about to be really ugly. Unfortunately, the other paths are not nearly as short. So it's actually rather risky. Okay, we do need to go up and take a nap here pretty shortly. Oh, that's right, those are all going to disappear. I'm dumb. Okay, I can briefly check that those are all set. Close that door and then try and aggro everything. But I still want to retreat past this door so that I have eyes on it in case it opens. If I get trapped down this narrow corridor with too much stuff, grenades might not be enough to save me. Hello. Yellows. Well, you were in a place where you were not actually helpful. Your ability to open doors was not... Oh, crap. We've got extra energy packs, so this is okay. But I really need to get into the habit of replacing these as the first ones run out, not as the second ones. Wow, I actually let that hit me. Door's still closed. So there can still be some serious stuff back here. And there is. Their ability to get the bullets in that narrow corridor are honestly a little impressive, considering that in the past we have not shown the highest degree of accuracy. Just die already, jeez. It's a good thing all those body parts don't weigh very much. Oh my gosh. Wow, I managed to pick up a lot more of that than I actually... Oh, never mind, I didn't. Not even a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna check everything and try. There's just a side bag in there, that's pretty funny. Okay, we need to get up and to bed. And get some fluids in us. And some other things. Are we on thirst? Actually, 62? Okay. Alright, the cave crystals are the best. Yeah, we are out of... We are out of stamina. Alright, so we've got a bed on this floor. Right? We do have a bed on this floor. I actually don't want to be on this floor anyway. Shoot, is it the first floor or the second floor I want? I think I actually want the second floor. I should check the map, because I have a map. This is acceptable. Yeah, this is the floor we want. So we're gonna recharge as much as we can right here. Right. I gotta stop doing that. We're gonna go to bed. I haven't decided if I'm gonna drink anything before I go to bed. This apartment here is like our home away from home. Alright, let's see what we got to drink here. All we have is purified water, which we're not quite there yet. I think we'll be okay. This doesn't go up that as fast as this goes down, so I think we'll be fine. We'll just take a nice drink of water when we get back. And it will clear up our thirst right away. And I'm also considering taking a trip all the way to the surface to drop off some of the stuff that I have that is heavy. Like, I'm gonna have to look at my inventory and see what it is that's really weighing us down. Because I'm actually not quite sure. It could just be that we managed to get a lot of stuff, and that's our problem. Which is, you know, a good problem to have. But we'll see. I'll basically just look at the stacks and see what's the heaviest. Before we go up. I won't go all the way up if we don't need to. Alright, we're gonna top off our rest here. Our health. We're eventually gonna forcefully wake up, so I'd like to just keep get our HP as high as we can. Like at this point I could use a med kit, but yeah, there we go. Forces us awake. Our thirst is not quite to the point where I'm gonna force it. Like I'm gonna wait until we hit 70. Because we kinda might as well. There's no reason to waste thirst. Alright, so let's real quick take a look at our stacks here. This is the weight, so we're gonna be looking at, I mean this is a problem, let's be honest. I'd probably drop off a gun. These are heavy as shit. This is pretty heavy. The med kits are heavy, but that's a weight I am willing to bear. The vacuum robot is pretty heavy. The billiard balls are pretty heavy. We've got some stuff that we can safely ditch that I won't feel bad about ditching. That's how I'll phrase it. It's also worth no. Gosh darn it, I was running into that. I'm going to go ahead and hit up our energy here also. That leaves us with only one empty. Alright, so let's go ahead and drop this gun in. These wrenches, since they don't sit. We'll do the standard flashlight too. I don't think I'm going to find a bunch of those. This core part we can't because it's full. Okay, I need to be more limited on what I do there. The billiard balls were heavier. That gives us another 5 kilograms to work with, which is 11 pounds. Yeah, I think that's just how we're gonna have to go about doing this one. I need to clear that out. This is what I'm getting. We are at 70 thirst. Let's go ahead and drink that purified water. This is what I'm talking about. As I said, they'd be back. Because they're always back. We can clear this out before the end of the episode, I believe. Use the bathroom while we've got the chance. Double check every... Oh, that's right, the crowbar. Sure, why not? I don't remember what did and didn't have stuff that we could use. We're still running on our sleep endurance here, which is helpful. That door is still closed, which is a good sign. Don't think I need to pick up that side bag. Because side bags, I believe, are not stackable. Wait, where was that side bag? There it is. It's just so hard to see. Okay, we took a whole bunch of stuff. What do we not want to hold on to right now? The side bag doesn't... Cassandrium. I don't think we have Cassandrium yet. That's the thing. Pretty sure we don't. Look, I put a bag in a bag. Sue me. Okay, I can drag this bag, and I'm going to do so. Actually, is there any... We did check all these, right? Yeah. I'm going to drag this bag back to the beginning. Just going to take some time. Gotta be careful dragging stuff. There we go. This is a valuable bag. And if I put it here, it will be found eventually. It's a lot more visible there, and less likely that I forget it. Because as I said, we're probably going to finish clearing this out on this episode, but we're going to leave. And then I'm going to have to come back. I actually did clean these out last time through. Those poker chips are pretty obnoxious when you have to carry them around. I think the last time I came around here, I left a bunch of blood samples. Like, I mean, the first time I cleared this. Trying to watch my heat here, too. You do you. I actually don't know if that dissipated or not. This is going to be a bit of a tough hallway. A tough area. I'm glad I noticed you with my peripheral vision. I was looking down the hall over here to see if there's anything. I just want that little bit of extra insurance. Ow, you got me. Making good with those crits. I'm also pretty sure I didn't clean out all these shops. I want to make sure that it's coming at me. Okay. We switched the machine gun for these guys. I probably should have been using the machine gun for the caster, but... you never know. We managed to make it work. Just keep an eye on that door. We're making quite a ruckus out here. And if there's a yellow, I do not want to be trapped in here. Keeping him at the edge of our range. Like, right at the edge. Okay. Alright. I heard like a little screeching and I thought I got hit from behind, but it was not the case. Holy shit. Okay, I need to be careful because this ruckus will draw a crowd. Crap. Just gotta watch that. Power pack swapped out. Next time we get a break, I need to... I knew this yellow was here, so I wanted to finish it off before I said before, you know, when we have a break, which is right now. We swap that out. So we have our alternate swap still ready. Well, there are yellows there, so... Said I was just waiting for it to open, basically. Oh, I tried to dash, but he got me. Luckily, it was just some HP, no broken bones or anything, just a nice solid body hit, probably. Looks like this is the only thing here, which means we're safe from this side now. Which makes me feel better. I was kind of expecting more over here, but I'm okay with this. Looks like we actually did clear out most of this, which is good news. Well, maybe not good news. I wanted those to hit most of the stuff in the back, so that is ideal. The sound is definitely not synchronized with the explosion animation, which is slightly annoying and troublesome. But it could be worse, so... I'm visually watching it anyway, so... The grenades do seem to stun these guys, which is good. Okay, our heat's getting a little high, especially if we're punching through one of these. But we'll run with it. Dissolve already, thank you. Okay, looks like empty, which is good. I want to see if I actually cleaned out these shops or not. Yeah, well, sure, I'll take a seat. Looks like I did. Not all of it. So there's one nickel gem. I can't move that. It could just be the one nickel gem. think it is. That's funny. Don't know if funny is the right word. Okay, is there something here I can drop? Just a single thing. Wait, wasn't there a nano SSD back somewhere else I thought I saw? Which of these? The broken plates, the torn towels. I think the broken plates will drop. We might notice them in the future. I'm not terribly worried. The nickel gem is more valuable. What is that? You can drag it around, whatever. It's not important. Alright. There was stuff here. And by stuff, I mean one obnoxious asshole. That means it's not necessarily safe. Okay, looks like this is clear. Okay, and that piston isn't helping us either. We'll have to remember it. Alright, our infection level is down to 18%, which is technically within acceptable bounds, quote unquote, because I'm deeming 20% being what I want. That said, I don't expect that to ever actually happen. Alright, this is gonna be dangerous. Trying to focus on our cat. Oh my lord. Well. I'm wondering if the explosion actually happened where the sound of it was. Because some of those enemies went down when I did not expect them to. Okay, I'm a little surprised we have the weight to pick all that up, but I'm okay with it. Okay, I need my heat to cool. I need the heat to go down. When you have this volume, you just need... Ah, dang it. Ah, poo. Okay, so... oh wait, that's not right. I selected the wrong file. My apologies. My apologies. We'll have to, yeah. I can't load from here, can I? We autosave. We didn't actually save, so we have to load from the autosave. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to start in the stairwell before we go down. So, things that we have to do. Basically throw more grenades. That's basically it. In the grand scheme of things, that's what went wrong there. We don't have the most health in the world right now. I might want to just pop a med kit. I'm actually gonna do just that. Also, opening up with one of these might not be the worst plan either. That disappeared before hitting me. Okay, that's the first time I've actually gotten hit by that. Believe it or not, I am not as injured as I expected to be. I actually haven't had the opportunity to throw grenades as I've wanted to. I'm okay with this more limited attack strategy that I think is coming at me right now. I must move. Okay, I think we aggroed 3 things. Literally 3 things, 4 things. Okay, 4 things. Where'd it go? Did it die? It must have, because it's not here. The problem is we have an exercise room near the start. That's why all of this is even a problem to begin with. There's just so many things in the fracking exercise room. Problem is I want sight on the door so I can throw a grenade if I need to. I like how I said what we need to do is throw more grenades. Okay, here I'm throwing a grenade. But as you say, but I haven't thrown a single grenade. Effective grenades. Closing the door just means that there's a better chance we don't get ambushed. There can obviously still be a yellow around, but chances are slimmer. Okay, despite the fact that I missed, I believe I successfully aggroed it, so... Exercise rooms, man. It's where all the mutants hang out. You almost got me. Jesus Christ. I'd be a little tired too, man. That was the last chance I had to get out of there at that point. And it's worth noting we're not even done here, so... I'm gonna get ambushed from behind right here, and it's gonna be bad. But I have an opportunity to mow these fuckers down. It's quite possible those guys will never notice until I open that door again. Alright. Oh, exercise rooms. They are the worst. Alright, so we've got some options here. I've aggroed most of this room, though, so I kind of have to live with this now. That one was an acid spitter, so we ended up okay. Takes a lot longer to dig through the brood mothers. They've got a little bit more HP, and they do tend to spawn more broodlings to the point where it at least inhibits your ability for your bullets to get to them, which is always annoying. Let's let the heat wear down, or cool down. Let the gun cool off. We are not going to make it through all the floors just yet. Infection rate is 12%, though. We have severely... Maybe we will. Maybe I'll just do it. That actually went further than I thought it was going to. Luckily, all our shots were very true. Okay, we are out of power, so we do need to retreat. It's good to know that these are empty, though. Okay, with our power empty, we have to retreat. That means we can sleep. I think we can do this. We can clear this episode. I want to do it. I want to do it. It's going to run a little long. Oh gosh, it's really late. That's normal. Me recording late into the night? No way. That would never happen. Truly never happen. Shit, this isn't right. Yeah, I wanted one. For some reason my brain went, that's not one you want, it's two. Why would they put a power on the floor below another power? We're on the tired side, but not terribly so. Just enough. We probably also want to consider taking a decontamination pill. We're only at 18. Oh. I'm telling you, man. You gotta be careful. The risk may be... Wow. That's actually impressive. That's a pretty decent respawn rate. That's why I can't wait for future engineering projects. This is just annoying. As long as my apartment doesn't have an egg in it, we'll be okay. Sleep away some of this, watch how bad our contamination gets. Still don't know what happens if you start getting beaten on while you're asleep. We probably need to switch out guns here. Annoying but not unreasonable. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Should probably throw in a med pack. We're gonna be getting thirsty and hungry here. The hunger we can deal with, we haven't found any beverages this time around, which is actually rather unusual, but it's mostly because by the time we were going through this, I believe I was more aware of the fact that it was a good idea to raid the vending machines because drinkable things. It's gonna kick us out of sleep here any second. Trying to harvest just that little bit of extra HP. If only it worked that way in real life, where you could only sleep so much. My ability to roll over and go back to sleep is effectively legendary. I'm not saying I've stayed in bed for... I don't even remember what my record is. We do not have a decontamination pill on us. That is okay. We'll deal. Definitely over 12 hours. Probably over 15. Just roll over and go back to sleep and lose track of the time. It is not really a good skill to have. Alright, this might be enough energy. Might be. I don't know. We could also approach from the other side. I could have looked at where the elevator comes out. But considering that we've seen big things like right outside the elevator, it's not something I want to walk into. That is my concern. Now I do know that our power is almost out on this one. Maybe I should just switch it up and use that as reserve power. As a just in case. Let's do that. See? It's this kind of shit, man. Infection rates are a pain in the ass. Shotguns have proven pretty darn effective. Until I drop it because it's too hot. And then I run out of durability here. Nice try. Yeah, power is going to be an issue here. I can already tell. We are getting forced to retreat back to this spot a lot. And it's going to keep happening. Any decent wave of enemies is going to have the health to withstand our attack. We do luckily get this funnel point. Oh gosh. Weapon heat. Do not want to get back into that room. I want to avoid that pretty much at all costs. Let the heat cool. Let the heat dissipate. That's the word I've been looking for. Before we return. Contamination's pretty high. Barely gonna beat the heat. Now I just gotta be a little patient. Okay, we want to go to the right first. We're not gonna get that privilege, mind you. We're gonna have to clean up this entire frickin' map before we can do anything that we want to, but since this guy does not have a melee attack at all, this shotgun is super effective. Problem is there's no door to protect me. So I can't ever be guaranteed that I'm not going to have one of these idiots coming in behind me. Which means I can't risk it. Well, it said a bunch of them did just flee. conserve power. Which basically means you can't fight your way out of this power. Shotgun is very effective use of power, but we... Okay, nope. We do not have enough power to get through that. Alright, so we have to retreat. Briefly. Just to get more power. That's all we need is more power. I think I've got one shotgun shot left in the chamber here. That's more than one. But we might as well just be safe. Don't want to run myself into a corner and then be out of power. Now when we clean this out, we're going to have to, well, we're not going to have to, but we're going to duck back to command to get rid of all of our stuff that we have, all of our excess stuff, get some things repaired, clean up some other places, and we're almost there. We're getting there. Unfortunately, that's all the power in one of those, and the question is, do I think that's enough? And unfortunately, I believe the answer to that question is no. I don't believe that is enough power to get us through all of what is left on the floor. I think we need another full charge out of that station. So we're just going to chill here for a brief bit. Is there anything we can do here? We literally do not care about melee. I don't need any of that. Really, I just need to get a decontamination pill on my face. I have no idea how contamination works. I have a feeling that the more contaminated you are, yeah, your body condition goes down, I think. Yeah, I want just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Not a ton. It'll just make me feel better, and then I think we'll be able to finish it in one good go. And then call the episode. It's going to be another hour-and-a-half episode. Oy. And we're thirsty again. Which is, you know, what you end up being. You know, this will have to do. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. That's fun. Once we replace the oxygen, the rate will go down a little bit. We'll still have an issue, but it'll be a start. The question is if I clean up the plaza, which I should do, but I don't want to. Where's the plaza? Sorry, Viking Square. See, that's good. We need to clean up this. We'll probably clean up this, which shouldn't be nearly as difficult. I'm telling you, 20% needs to be our threshold. If we come back to base and see anything at 20%, we need to go wipe it out. I truly believe that is going to be the easiest way to progress here. In terms of keeping things manageable. Because as I said, this is an exponential difficulty. The longer you leave it, the harder and harder it gets to actually deal with it. We got your little buggers. One more. Oh, I didn't realize we killed it. There it is. I do find it interesting that it uses that text. It doesn't realize that we upgraded. There's a lot of bad potential here. Okay. That seemed decently energy efficient. Just want to make sure I'm not aggroing more stuff. Oh gosh, our durability. That's unfortunate. Shotgun's a really efficient use of energy, so... Makes me wonder if I should have tried using the pistol. Okay, it's just an acid. Which means once I kill its broodlings, it's basically defenseless against me. Since we can just dodge that. Almost. The answer is almost. That's all we got left. 2% infection rate, guys. I have a feeling it's all right here. Oh, dang it. That totally just smacked me in the face. Actually, the 2% infection rate probably isn't just right here. We probably have some other stuff that spawned on other floors while we were gone. Well, this is it. Presumably. Just dissolve, please. Nothing in the suitcase. Yeah, I know, you're pretty thirsty. Oh, I got a hacked keycard. Alright, well, that's it for this. Let's check these just in case. Alright, well, we're out. This area has been deemed clear. Which is very good news. .3% infection rate, so it went back up. Because ostensibly there are enemies around. Well, let's get out of here. 3% is pretty good. And that's going to be it for this episode. I am going to do the maintenance of dropping all this stuff, mulching things, getting things into the repair bay, stuff like that. Getting our contamination taken care of, because 41 is, I think, the highest I have ever actually gotten. I think. I want to say that's true. I don't know for certain, but I believe that that is true. So let's get that running, because I'm actually a little worried. Let's go ahead and process a bunch of stuff. Let's get our guns in here. We have some things to distribute, but first of all, let's get rid of that 64 thirst and 46 hunger. So 64 thirst, that's good for an energy drink. By the way, we also want to split off one purified water for us to carry with us. Spaghetti, chocolate bar. We've got 46 hunger. Looking for 40%. That is some baked beans. We're going to be a little bit hungry as we go, but that's okay. That's what we want. Let's recharge our power packs. It's just going to take a decent bit of time. I don't believe we'll drain the whole base, but it'll get close. As one might expect, we now have to go to the bathroom. Draining, draining, draining. Exactly. Like, exactly the right amount. We were almost completely out. If we hadn't had a little bit on the one, we might have actually hit the edge. Our contamination is going down. We are a little tired, but nothing too crazy. We also want to recycle that thermal regulator, the muscle max, the broken stuff that we picked up along the way. I don't want this Windroid. Alright, that's pretty good. I'm trying to think what else we need to get going here. We do need to pull some stuff out of the subway. Like this gun. Oh, that's right, the billiard balls, the flashlight, the wrench, the electro-stun. Like, see, here's the thing. Our limit here of 15, so we don't need these small power packs anymore because we're carrying 4 medium packs on us. I still kind of want to hold on to these extra here. I don't know if I want to hold on to these. Maybe not right now. Here, that's actually a decent option. Let's grab ourselves. Tell you, finding bins we're not using is getting harder. I know they exist. Question is finding them. I mean, I can just bring this whole frickin' desk, right? Look, I didn't say it was a good idea. I just said it was possible. Why am I bringing a desk? Who knows? No, really, who knows? Because I don't. I'm doing it because it's funny, is the answer, really. This desk is just going to be some fun. Alright, so we want to take these oxygen and thermals, the smalls, away. If we choose to use them, it will be when we are entering a new place. In which case, I would totally understand wanting to go there. You know, I'll throw these small power packs in there too, because I don't think I want to mince them just yet. And I don't think there's anything else. The electro-stun grenades are if we ever run out of grenades, personally. Which makes me say I'm going to go ahead and throw this one photon... Oh, sorry, there are 4. Those 4 photon grenades in there, just in case they become relevant. I think this finished, so let's go ahead and start on the next thing. On all the next things. Same with this. We need to keep these flowing. We got a lot of the raw materials here, but you never know when we're suddenly going to need all of them. Okay, we don't want this beacon. I've yet to find them useful. We don't want this basic shotgun core part, the side wrench, of the crowbar. We do not want the standard flashlight. We do not want the billiard balls. Oh dear God, there were 20 of them. Or this wrench. Awesome. Go ahead and 18,882. So, oh, right. I'm gonna go ahead and go up here to make this exchange because we want to put that reactor in here. It's really odd being able to pull it out in either one of these places. Just feel like pointing that out. It feels really weird. I mean, you can do it in other ways too. It's just one of those things. Fantastic. Alright, how is our reactor doing anyway? Good. Not great, but good. All these are kind of degrading at about the same pace. We're gonna have to unpower stuff soon. This is the thing that makes me think, like, if I look at this, if I look at our Mars map, already fucked. Like, just already fucked. Like, this would be nice to clean out, but it's basically fucked. Cleaning out these and these is probably worthwhile, but I think we need to hit the Pisces district next because we need to up our technology. We need to get things better and stronger. I think that's just what we need to do next after we clean out other stuff. Because we're almost there. We're almost there on cleaning stuff out. We are almost there, just not quite. So I believe we have some gems. Yes, some ore and gems that we need to throw in here so that we can process them here, or at least put them in line to do so. We were gone so long that these all finished. Nickel, limonite, monzonite, bestancenite, or whatever. One of these. Yeah, Cassandrium. That's what the one thing that we found was. We're not going to get this until presumably level 4. Every level has unlocked 2 more. So I'm presuming that level 4 gives us access to these, and we are going to need them in the late game. Don't know that for sure, but it seems reasonable. That was weird. Alright, so let's go ahead and make 6 more grenades. That'll go ahead and even some of that stuff out. We don't need any of these other things. It would be nice if you could sort these by level. Oh, just looks so good. It would be nice, but I'm not expecting that to happen. The game's pretty much done, I think. But that would be a cool quality of life upgrade to see. Alright, so we've got some weapons to wait for in terms of repair. We've got some things waiting to craft. But overall, we are ready to clean some stuff up. We are still decontaminating. Holy crap. Fantastic. So 40, even a base pill would get rid of 41, maybe. At least 37 of it. You know, let's go ahead and sleep. I think we'll sleep, we'll save. And then we'll be on our way. In the next episode, we'll be on our way. Yep, there's our grenades finished. Our guns will be pretty close to repaired. It'll be really nice and balanced out. Maybe not really close to repaired, but we are in good shape. We are basically ready to start kicking. Keep our grenade supply up. That's not what I want to look at. I want to look at our production. Done. An hour. Okay, 3 hours. That's going to take a little bit longer. We can decide how we want to handle that later. But thank you guys for watching. Sorry. Thank you guys for watching. My voice cracked. What the hell? Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. But until then, keep your districts clean and your gears turning.